Hi, Sally from Talk. So after our last conversation about customer experience and what it is and how it got started and what you should be doing, I think it's time to really get into now a little bit more about how do you get started. So I think the first thing to remember is really it's all about the data. And it's not the size of the data that counts, but more about how you use it. So where do you get it? You get your data from your website, from your point of sale systems, from your CRM, from in-store engagement, from social media. Those are just a couple of the places. There are lots of other places, but this is just to give you an idea. Once you've got and collected all of that data, what do you do with it? If you don't have a data aggregation platform or you don't have a centralized place in which you're storing and collecting all of this data, you need to give me a call so that I can put you in touch with the people from GoFetch who run an awesome data aggregation software, but that's another story. I think the first thing to look at is once you've got all of this data, you need to start segmenting it. You need to start looking at the details of the actual people themselves. And the good way to get started is to look at putting or classifying your customers into personas or archetypes. This is a very, very basic level to get started at, because really the way that you need to be moving is into the hyper-personalization space. But that's quite hard to do if you haven't become comfortable with working and actually started to collect your data. So when I'm talking about segmentation and I'm talking about personas, what you need to start looking at is things like interests and preferences, as well as if there's any barriers to certain pieces of information being collected. For example, if I want to join your loyalty program and I'm in your store, how do I do that? How can I do that easily and quickly? Is there a kiosk that I can go to? Is there a QR code or something that can be used from an image recognition perspective that can get me into a database? Have you yourself gone into your store, or have you used your own website and seen if it's possible for people to actually use it quickly and easily? And also be considering opening up new channels. Use bots. Get image recognition if you don't have it. Use a short code, place that in store, place that in strategic places on your above the line media. Then once you actually have the data that we've now collected, you need to honor that data. If I tell you that my favorite flowers are sunflowers and you send me daffodils, that's the last time we're going out. That's just the end of that. And also, I mean, like Discovery, you know everything about me. Why are you sending me John Legend tickets when I'm obviously a Metallica girl? That makes no sense to me at all. And once you've got this data and you're starting to send out things that are of interest to me, don't just send me things that are special offers or sales. Get in contact with me more regularly. Ask for feedback. Ask what I think of things. Give me something on my birthday. Chat to me about when I first started engaging with your brand. Consider it to be our anniversary for such. Look at ways that you can bring me back into your environment, whether it's coming back to your restaurant, engaging again with your brand online. Look at those type of things rather than just trying to sell to me consistently. And then definitely remember, once you have my persona, once you have my interest, once you have my segmentation, please target special things to me and don't just send me everything, because I'm not going to be interested and I'm going to unsubscribe.